Chill. Free all my people. What? Free my people. Chill. Free all my people. Let them go. Tell the lawyers and the courts and the judge that the war on drugs is a war on us. It's power to the people, destruction to the system. Free all of the drug offenders that are stuck in prison. The drug war is nothing but a corporate war for profit, and every drug arrest is money in somebody's pocket. The rich get richer at the expense of the rest of us. Conflict of interest, cops profit by arresting us. When they imprison you for drugs, the only victims you. They say it's for your well-being, but that simply isn't true. The drug war's a business, prison is an institute of wage slavery for the companies who getting loot by locking up non-violent individuals. Drug offenders of any kind are not criminals. They'd rather lock us up than see us educated, cause knowledge is power and slavery brings in the payment. So the schools shutting down, prisons being built up. The drug wars making sure the prisons stay filled up. Companies who profit from it lobby for the drug war. It's nothing but business, the government's the biggest drug lord. Drug laws are unjust, classist and racist. Slavery was never abolished, it changed faces. From plantations with slaves cotton picking, now it's corporations profiting on people locked in prison. They target in the darker race for profit, they incarcerate people. There's no justice cause the system is a marketplace. The term correctional facility's a joke. If the inmates were corrected, then the system would be broke. If the system went broke, then the system will collapse. Drug offenders aren't criminals, they're victims of attack. They are prisoners of war for the profit of corporations and the government who forces laws upon the population. So tell the lawyers and the courts and the judge that the war on drugs is a war on us. It has been a hoax since before Richard Nixon. The system is broke, yet they claim it don't need fixin. Isn't it obvious? Big corporate lobbyists created the drug war cause that's what all the profit is. Now we suffering while these blood suckers in the government bringing all of the drugs, guns and money in. And they punishing first-time felons for using or for selling with a draconian sentence. Non-violent offenders shouldn't have to do a day locked away in a prison cell for someone else's pay. This is what I say, it's time we put an end to this war against the people and it's all the prison exodus. Free my people, chill. Free all my people. What? Free my people, chill. Free all my people. Let them go. Tell the lawyers and the courts and the judge that the war on drugs is a war on us. The war on drugs is something that negatively impacts everyone within society in one way or another, whether they're conscious of it or not. It's not just the users and the dealers and their families and people locked up that are affected by it negatively, it's everyone. Whether it's the taxpayers whose money is going into this black hole of a failed war on drugs, or it's people who are affected by everyday violence and crime that is a result of the war on drugs. You know, this is actual factual information. It's a conspiracy, not a conspiracy theory. It's a corporate conspiracy and it's backed by our government. I highly urge everyone to look into the issue on their own. You see the statistics and the facts presented in this video. I've included links in the information section below for you to do more research on your own. And today's 420, so all you weed smokers, don't just talk about how much you smoke and how good you smoke. That's meaningless. Instead, talk about marijuana's positive aspects. Talk about the medicinal purposes of it. Talk about hemp, industrial hemp, and how it could change the world and save our planet. Talk about our inherent freedom and our inherent liberty as people to do as we please with our minds and our bodies without the government telling us that we can or we cannot. Talk about ending this injustice known as the war on drugs. Let's go, y'all. Get big on them.